Right, we've just dropped off Rachel, Missy, the babby, off at Sea Aquatic World or Sea World or something like that. Because I don't know if you know, Tony and James from the bingo next door to me are here. And so the kids and Rachel have gone with them. So me and Scott are having a day away. So we're going to go to DIY shops and stuff like that. So literally to my right hand side is SeaWorld. As you can see in front of me is the aquatic centre. And we're just going to head now towards the hotel that we're booking into. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and we can't book into the hotel just yet. This is going to be a part of this bitty video. So it's going to be different locations of where we are. So it's actually very nice around here. They've got the trees very well groomed and stuff like that. My God, them traffic lights didn't stay green for very long, did they? So you can see we've got Aquatic Centre to the right and SeaWorld. And so we've just dropped Rachel, the kids, off with Tony and James. So I was James's Uber driver this morning. We picked up James and Tony from their hotel, which was only about a mile around the corner from where we were staying last night. And they'll phone us up later and we'll pick them up and drop them back off later on, because they're all going to SeaWorld and me and Scott don't fancy SeaWorld. As I said, we're going off to look at DIY stores and stuff like that. We're going to do bloke things. But I say, first of all, we're going to the hotel to drop off one of the cars, because we don't need both of the cars, obviously. But we can't book in the hotel till 3 o'clock. So I'm just hoping that I can drop one of the cars off at the hotel car park, and then we can disappear out just in one of the cars. So I thought I'd just take a quick drive round. We're heading towards the conference area in Blackpool. So this is International Drive. Now, as you've gathered, International Drive is massive. I think it's like 15, 16 miles long. It's really long, International Drive. So as you see, we're stopping on the one end of International Drive, and we're at the halfway down the other side of International Drive. So as I said, we're heading towards the conference centre now, the conference centres. This is basically Orlando version of the NEC. If you look ahead of me, that big building with the boat building on top, that's all a part of the conference centre around here. So there's the Hilton Hotel there on the left hand side. So we've hit traffic lights again. Oh my God, there's so many traffic lights. So I think we're staying on International Drive. I'm not 100% sure. I actually preferred it when Scott was driving, because I can actually look around and see what's going on. But obviously while I'm driving, I can only do it when we actually pull up at a traffic light. Or if you hear that, it's one of these one of these economy saving cars that if you don't drive it, it turns the engine off. And then as soon as you put your foot on the accelerator, it starts the engine up again. And it's so when you're not used to it, it's like you think you've stalled it. And I don't particularly like driving automatic cars anyway, because they're just so boring and you don't feel like you're driving it. When you've got a manual car, at least you feel like you're in control of it. Oh, I'm going to have to jump this light, because if I don't, I'm going to lose him. So I say to the left hand side, well, no, straight ahead of me is the conference area, and then all the parks around here as well. So this is really the Central Park, I think. I think this is the Disney parks around here, rather than the Universal parks. As I've said on previous videos, we'll be doing the Universal parks It'll be starting tomorrow. Well, starting tomorrow for Rachel and Scott and the kids, and then starting from Sunday for me, because as I've mentioned, Karen and Rebecca are following me down. So you can see a sign up there saying Orange County Conference Centres. I don't know what type of conferences they do here, but these centres are absolutely massive. Look at the bus stops. Aren't they posh, eh? They don't seem very practical, but they're very posh. As I said before, I'm allowed to turn right on red as long as it doesn't say don't, and I've got to give way to the traffic, to the oncoming traffic. That's a fantastic way of doing it. I think we seem to be driving through the conference centre facilities now. I hope Scott knows where he's going, because this isn't the way we came in. This is one big ass conference centre though. What I think I'll do is when I pull up at the next traffic lights, I will move the iPad to the side so you'll be able to see what's happening on the side of the footpath. So if I just move this, well, I'm going to have to wait until I pull up, and then I will just move this a little bit. There you go. Hopefully, when we drive down, you'll be able to see what's happening on the footpath now. It might give you a better view rather than just the road. Just try and straighten it up a little bit. That looks better. I've got to admit, they do maintain the trees and the general decor of this area very well. The palm trees and the grass is always cut nicely. And you don't see any litter. I've not seen any litter or anything like that. But obviously we're smack in the middle of the tourist area, so Blackpool Council could have a lot to learn, to be fair, from whoever controls this area, because it does look very clean and tidy. As you can see, there's that big wheel in front of us that we visited the other day. But just look how nice and well maintained it is. But I would imagine a place like this, which is the same as Blackpool, is 90% of the revenue created is tourist based, visitors based. So it's obviously they need to keep it clean and tidy. So if anybody from Blackpool Council is watching this, please take note of how clean and tidy this place is, and get a grip on what's going on in Blackpool. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm never going to slag Blackpool off because I love Blackpool, but it could definitely take a few lessons from a place like this. Okay, this is a different level. This is Orlando, Florida, so this is a different level. But Blackpool should be trying to achieve this level of visitor experience. So you can see by the sign, Universal Studios is the other side. I have been to Universal Studios before, but it was quite a few years ago. I think it was just before the pandemic, the last time I went to Universal Studios. So I can't actually remember exactly how to get there. But it doesn't matter anyway, because we're getting a shuttle bus there anyway, so I don't really need to know. So we'll be getting a shuttle bus when we go across there. Still spitting with rain, nothing major, but it's just spitting a little bit. I'm hoping when I book into the new hotel that the Wi-Fi is better. Because if you're watching the live, when I was trying to do it the other day, at the first hotel, the internet just wasn't very good at all, and it kept breaking up from the live. And it's taking me ages to upload the videos as well. Not as bad as Telford, nowhere near as bad as Telford. It's not taking like 24 hours to upload a half-an-hour video or anything like that. But it's still not great. I'm just upset we've not seen any fireman engines or anything like that. Or, oh, there's the hotel. On the right hand side, it's that big orange hotel there. Didn't realise we were here already. That's the hotel we're staying at. It's just on International Drive. So this is International Drive here, and it's the orange hotel on the right hand side, the Grand Hotel Orlando. We're booked in here for 3 days, and then we'll make a decision after that. Like, a lot of people come in and just book in the same hotel and then stay there, but that bores me. I like to go between hotels and stuff like that. So we're just going to go in here, and I just need to make sure that I can leave the car here. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys, we're in the car now, and it's just me and Scott. We've managed to dump the kids and Rachel off with Tony and James at one of the sea parks. And so we've got the boys' day out now, because we're not going to pick them up for like 6 hours, and we can't actually book in the hotel for 3 hours. So we just dropped one of the cars off, as I said, and we decided we're going to go and drive to Tampa. Why not? Because we can drive to Tampa without having nagging wives and kids in the back, can't we? So it's the boys are here now.
Head north towards Universal Boulevard.
So I'm the driver now, and Scott is the navigator. I'm just going to reverse back here. Oh, why am I looking behind me and in the mirrors? I've got a bloody, I've got a camera here to tell me what to do. I keep forgetting about it. So that's the hotel in front of us. As I said, we can't actually book in yet, but the guy at receptions give us a ticket, so we've just dropped the one car off. Am I turning right or left here?
Left.
So we're going to Tampa, which is the other side of Florida, which is about an hour and a half away.
Turn left onto Universal Boulevard, then turn right onto Florida 482 West. Turn right onto Florida 482 West, West Sand Lake Road.
So it's saying it's 1 hour 23 minutes and it's 76 miles away. Now, I'm assuming we're going to go on a few motorways and stuff like that, but I'm hoping that we'll see a few of the rest stops where the big lorries go to, because you've not seen any rest stops yet, have you, Scott?
No.
Because we've only drove basically about a 5-mile radius of where we're stopping. Scott's currently playing with all the electronic stuff on the car. Because we've got loads of electronic stuff on the car. Can you connect your phone to it?
Yeah, on that. I've just got to set it up.
So Scott's just connecting his phone to the magic thing on the ad phone, yeah. So it's got one of these things like my car has at home where it's got a magic phone. So we're only expecting a phone call off James when we pick him up, but we're not expecting to pick him up until at least 6 o'clock tonight. So we got excuse me, 6 hours of freedom now. Freedom! And so we're going on to Sand Lake Road, and we're turning right here, and this is onto the Interstate 4. I only know that because I can see the sign ahead of me. Oh, here we go. Hopefully once we get out of Orlando itself, there won't be as many traffic lights, so we'll be able to see a lot more stuff. And hopefully you'll see a lot of these big lorries and stuff like that going down the different roads.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto the I-4 West Slip Road to Tampa, Disney World.
Well, it should be easy. It should be a side straight to Tampa then, shouldn't it? Did it say turn right?
Yeah.
It looks like it's this one here. As you can see, once you're in the centre of here, it's all very, very close together, and it all looks very similar. So I'm hoping that going to Tampa, so I'm going cross country for an hour, it'll give us a better driving experience.
Here you go. Can you sat nav off my phone on here now?
Oh, can you? Oh, hey,
There we go.
This is so clever. You can't see what he's done here yet, but he's transferred his sat nav from his phone onto the screen that's in front of me. Did it talk to you as well?
Should do.
How cool is that? That is cool. That is so cool. So I don't need a navigator. It's been made redundant now. So I'm just following the road to Tampa. The road to Tampa. This is the way we came earlier, isn't it? So when we went for breakfast.
Turn right onto the I-4 West Slip Road.
Hey, how cool is that?
In a quarter of a mile, merge onto I-4 West. In a quarter of a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Turkey Lake Road.
I'm turning left here, aren't I?
Can't.
I can't.
Yeah, you got 5
In a
grand.
quarter of a mile, merge onto I-4 West.
Okay, it's because of the road works, it's actually sent me to a different direction, but this is one of these clever sat-nav things, so it knows how to redirect me somewhere else.
Continue on I-4 West for 65 miles.
Oh, that's nice and simple then, isn't it? Well, hopefully it won't be long until we're out of Orlando, so we'll start seeing some proper motorways and stuff like that. And it's the truck stops which you'll be impressed with. pretty busy out here, isn't it?
Today it is.
But once we get outside of Orlando, it should quieten down, I'm guessing. This is because we could ramp speed, reduce. I think it's just because we're doing roadworks here. So I was reading the comments, Scott, about your driving on the last video, yeah, and everybody says you did very, very well driving. So we're 35 mile an hour here. If you do ever come out driving here, you have to be very, very careful about the speed. Not necessarily about being pulled up by a police officer, because you can talk your way around that being English. The problem is if you get flashed and you get given a speed ticket, that will go directly to the hire car company, and then they charge you an absolute fortune for it. On that thing, Scott, have you done it so it's avoiding tolls? Good.
Yeah.
As I said in one of the previous videos, always avoid the tolls as well. There's no need to use them. Okay, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Right, we've come out of, well, we're mostly out of Orlando now, and we're on the, is it the I-4, Scott? Or the, yeah, I think it's the I-4, I-4, which is their version of like the M6 or something like that, their motorway version. So, my God, look at the traffic going on. Is that slip road traffic?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh my God. So it looks like we're about to hit a traffic jam. Your silly idea was to go to Tampa. Oh, that would be mine, wouldn't it? But I say what I'm looking for is one of these cool stops, because they've got like lorry stops, car stops. You can go in there and you get all the literature and stuff like that, and they're really cool. You can have picnics there and everything. But I've not seen one yet. They say there's a lot of cars coming in onto our slip road. Look at that! Look at that Ford pickup in front of you. It's huge, isn't it? Okay, then I'll see you in a bit, guys. As soon as we find a lay-by stop, so you can have a look at what them looks like. Right, guys, I've just seen a sign for a rest area, and I need to go and have a wee. So we're going to go to the next rest area. So stop the car, I want a wee. Stop the car, I want a wee. So it's in 2.5 miles, which is probably about 2 miles now, so that's only a couple of minutes. We're about, we're still 46, we're still 50 miles away from Tampa. Rest area, truck parking, 12 spaces available. So rest area in 2 miles. So I say, just want to drop off there and go to the toilet and have a cigarette, to be fair. As you know, I'm in a hire car and you're not allowed to smoke in hire cars. And if you do smoke and they, when you take the car back and they smell cigarettes, you end up getting charged for a full valet and stuff like that. That's something else you need to know about if you do hire a car. If you're a smoker, sorry, no smoking in it. Because to be fair, if you're hiring a car, you don't want that car to be stinking of smoke, do you? Look at the size of that lorry that I'm just overtaking here. So guys, so what you've seen so far, I want you to put your comments below. Who's the best driver? Is it me or is it Scott? Is it me, the more older, experienced driver, or is it Scott, the young gun more boy racery type of person. So come on guys, please put your comments below and let me know who you think the best driver is. I know what they'll say, Scott.
Yeah.
They'll say you.
That's right then.
Yeah. They'll only say it doesn't matter if you crash, they'll still say you. Is this a rest area here? No, that's not it.
No,
I think it could have been.
I don't know.
I think we've just missed the rest area. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the next one then. I think we might have just missed it. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, they're not normally that far apart. There should be a sign telling me where the next rest area is. If you want to follow him on your maps at home on your internet, we're on the I-4 westbound between Orlando and Tampa. That's where we're going at the moment. What's this sign telling me here? Okay, someplace I've never heard of. Okay then, I'll be back in a second. Let's see if we can actually manage to get to a stop without missing it. Right guys, we're just going to pull off at a quick rest area. This isn't the type of rest area I wanted to show you, but I still need a wee-wee. And because Scott didn't tell me to pull off, so it's his fault. Because he's meant to be the navigator, aren't you, Scott?
Must be.
Yeah, so it's Scott's fault because he's meant to be the navigator, not me. So I'm just going to nip here. And I'll grab a coffee and a cigarette anyway. But this isn't the actual type of rest areas I wanted to go to, but we'll stop off at one of these truck rest areas. But here there'll be just somewhere like a McDonald's or something like that. I can just nip to the toilet. So I've absolutely no idea where we are.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto US 98 North. Signs for Lakeland Square Mall, Dade City.
Okay, so McDonald's.
Turn right onto US 98 North. Signs for Lakeland Square Mall, Dade City.
We've confused the sat nav. Oh, look at that, guys. If you look in front of me on the right, you can see a Hooters. Get your Hooters out for the lads, eh, guys? There's a Hooters there. For those guys who are watching this video now with their wives who are going, I don't know what he's on about. Of course you know what I'm on about. So as I say, we're just going to nip to a McDonald's here. So I can just nip to the toilet, grab
In
a
300
coffee.
yards, make a U-turn at Crevasse Street, Lakeland Park Center Drive.
I'm assuming you're
In
not
a quarter
hungry,
of a
are you,
mile,
Scott?
No.
make a U-turn
Okay.
at Pyramid Parkway.
I have to check because he eats so much stuff. It's like he's like a human waste disposal unit. He really is. But to be fair, when I was his age, I used to eat absolutely loads. Now, absolutely no chance. So I don't know what we're stopping down here for. So have a look at your map. Tell us where we are, Scott. Can you tell us where we are on a map? We're just trying to look at the map, see where we are. Because obviously this place has got to have a name.
US Highway 98.
No, that's the name of the road.
I don't know.
I'll just nip into Burger King and go to the toilet here, guys. It's the closest one, so.
Make a U-turn at Pyramid Parkway.
There we go, we're Pyramid Parkway. So I'm not going to eat, guys. I'm just going to grab a couple of coffees and then I'm just going to go to the toilet. So I'll see you when we're back on the road. Right, we've just been to dropped off at Burger King here just so I could have a wee. For some reason they didn't have any coffee. No idea. So we're just heading back onto the motorway, the Interstate 4 West, as you can see the sign there, towards Tampa. We're about 33 miles away at the moment. And Scott's just downloading onto my phone maps. Apparently you can do that. Or he can do that because he's young and he understands it. And I'm old and I don't. Because the sat-nav I've got apparently is ancient, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it belongs in a museum apparently. Hey, what do you reckon, Scott? We should jump on the back of that. Let's him take his essay.
In a quarter of a mile, merge onto I-4 West. Continue on I-4 West for 22 miles.
There we go. Downloading a big section.
What is it, this area?
Yeah, you zoom in and zoom out, so I've got all Tampa, Florida.
So it's all this area, basically.
Should be when it's done.
So guys, Scott's got on his phone, apparently he bought a package for 25 quid or something like that will last for a month and it gives him unlimited data and unlimited calls while he's here. Now obviously I'm too tight and too stupid to do that. So I've now piggybacked onto his internet on my phone and I'm trying to explain this so I've got it right myself.
Yeah.
And now he's downloading a map onto my phone, onto my Google Maps I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't need to use my sat nav then, I can use it on my phone.
Yeah, just your GPS.
Just my GPS.
Yeah.
Okay. If that makes sense to you guys. It kind of semi makes sense to me. We've no idea what's in Tampa, but as you say, we've got a day away from the women and the children, so we thought we'd just have a boys' day out here. I definitely need a coffee though, guys. I only had one coffee so far today. Right, we're going to try again and try and get a coffee. Again, no idea where we are. We're about 21 miles from Tampa. But I did see a big McDonald's sign. Wherever that's gone.
I don't know, I can't see it now. It's over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't see a McDonald's unless it's
There's
here.
McDonald's here.
Make a U-turn.
No.
Right, we found the McDonald's, so hopefully we can get some coffees.
for the drive-through?
No, I don't do drive-throughs. Give me a chance to stretch my legs anyway. Well guys, we've just been pulled off the motorway. We're now on the I-75 North and we're heading towards Tampa now. So I think we're about 9 miles away, so about 10 minutes away. So we've no idea where we're going or what we're doing. Look at the size of that church there on the right hand side. It's massive. I don't get the American culture, guys, because they're all religious nutters here. I shouldn't say that, I might upset a religious person. Let's call them religious enthusiasts. Where's this guy going? And then they all carry guns and shoot each other. You've got to love the logic, haven't you? Where back in England, we're not particularly religious, but we don't carry guns.
Right at the fork.
Right guys, we're here, wherever here is. We put the sat-nav into a Home Depot in Tampa. So we're going to go to a Home Depot, have a look around, and then see what else is about. I know we're in Tampa or we're around that general direction. And according to the sat-nav, we're half a mile away from wherever we're going.
In half a mile, turn right.
That told me, didn't it? So in half a mile, turn right. Now we're assuming we're in Tampa itself. Must be the traffic lights here.
Take the next right, then turn right.
Oh, there it is, Home Depot. So we're here.
Turn right, then turn left. Turn left, then turn right.
So we're here, guys, wherever here is. And what we'll probably do is we'll probably go in here, have a look around, and then have a look at the map and see how far we are from the seaside. Because we've got to see the seaside, haven't we, Scott?
Yep, definitely.
We can't come here and not see the seaside. Because I know Tampa's by the seaside, so... We've not seen the seaside yet, have we?
You have arrived.
We have arrived. Right, here we go, guys. Right, and thanks for watching this video. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And keep watching on what we're up to in our adventures. See you later, guys.